Hey guys, today I want to tell you why going through a fitness journey and changing your body is going to change who you are as a person, and a little bit about how some unwanted behaviors and some things that maybe would have captured you and got you down in a perpetual state of kind of sorrow, or maybe like just bad habits would have normally got you in the past, but why a slow progress in changing who you are is going to combat all that. Okay. So it's going to kind of be a little bit of an uncomfortable video because it's going to be sharing some things that like I thought, yesterday and today, that normally people don't share this type of stuff, but I hope that through me sharing it that it'll be something that you guys have maybe gone through or something similar. So yesterday, for example, right? Before I started my fitness journey, let's just call myself the fat white drunken potato, okay? I was 30% body fat. I'd wear shirts to cover it up. I was drinking every night. And yesterday I got down on myself a little bit. So I'm 5 months into my fitness journey, and I basically was hiking on a Friday night with no one out there, because who the heck is hiking on a Friday night, right? And I'm locked in. I'm gonna hit my fitness goals of being 12% body fat in like 7 weeks and 10% body fat in around 9 weeks. So basically, I was feeling like, oh man, this is just going so slow. I needed to go faster and whatever. And, that's why I was out hiking, but I was feeling depressed about it. So what I was thinking, I was like, oh, I might as well just go back home and just have some beer. Just have a few beer, 1 or 2 beers, maybe a few beers. It'll only set me back at maximum a day from hitting my goal, right? But it took me all about 5 seconds to realize, hey, I actually don't want it. I actually don't want that. So that for sure has changed. Now that was slow progression. I mean, even at first I was drinking and writing it down in my diary, or how do you call it, journal, workout journal, and like my diet and stuff. But something else caught me today. And so I'm a single guy. I don't have any social media presence. I have no dating app stuff. I haven't had that since like, first of all, I haven't had that for like years and years and years, maybe 6-7 years. And then earlier this year, like in January, I got some of that, and then I just deleted it really quickly because obviously when you're fat, no one cares. So I was out today, and one of the things that I was thinking was, like, as I looked at all the people with like their significant others, I was like, are these, is everyone out here just getting their needs met? Is everyone happy? Like, is it really just this easy for people? Just kind of feeling sorry for myself, to be quite honest. And it was something where it was another one of these things where it's like, man, I want this progress to be faster. I want more dating options now. But the truth is it is a slow process that has to take place first. So this is like an old behavior that crept in today that got me down for a little bit, but I already see the light at the end of the tunnel, so it wasn't like too terrible. So here's basically what I used to do. So I used to, let's say if I'm going down the road, right, and I would see someone or like cars coming in the opposite direction, very often I would look and stare at every single person just to see, like, are they happy? Are they getting their needs met? How do people do it? Is it effortless for them? Don't really know what their experience is like, because mine was terrible. So I'm just like, man, how are people doing it? But what I realized is that, yeah, even though nothing has come of yet, and no, I don't have dating profile, no, I don't have social media yet, I think I will in the future in those things. And the truth is, I'm gonna be so much different. I'm gonna be so far above the competition, and I'm trying to be humble when I say this, but the fact is, when you put in the work, it just simply is a fact that when I have a six pack, there will, and as I go into from and do like a lean bulk, there are not going to be that many people who look like that. I mean, like, very few, a handful, if that. So I know that I'm going to have choice and options in that regard. So but it got me down today. I'm just like, man, like, it's 5 months into this thing, like, come on, can't I get, like, a little attention here, or just kind of being a little bit of a sourpuss going on about it. But it's all good. It's gonna happen. It will happen. So that's just something that I thought about. And the progress is very slow, right? So, like, soon, very soon, even though I have these thoughts right now, very soon, within the next 2 months, and then beyond, so the next 2 months, that'll be a 7-month transformation. Okay. In the next 5 months after that, it's going to be even greater. Basically, I will essentially be, I don't want to ever say like at a pinnacle, because you don't want to, it's never even going to happen. There's always going to be people who are better than you. But basically, I'll be in this like 1% range that no one's in. So it kind of got me down today, letting old me creep back into the conversation. But what's crazy is it didn't happen for very long. So even though there's like setbacks and whatever, they're just so much more minuscule. And now that you're equipped to deal with it, I just figured I'd share that. Hopefully that this like kind of strikes you guys as something maybe you've thought about, or something in like this. But once you're on a road and you have the ability to get over something, like, to where like, hey, my goal is about to be met, or like, I am on the road to the goal, the inconvenience of the day, it doesn't ruin you. Okay. Like, so it's a slow process to become this person. And obviously I'm going to have plenty of challenges once I'm actually like in the dating market, I'm sure. But like I'm saying, once it starts with the physique, at least in 2025, you better have a damn good physique, because they, as in the women out there, they don't care if you don't. And they'll just simply pass you over. You'll be the second, third, fourth option for them. So you may go out on dates with them, but you're going to be paying, They're not going to be so interested in doing the cheap walk in the park with you if you're 30% body fat. But now that I have and will have the tools and be equipped, basically, you essentially will be able to get your pick. So that's the crazy part. Like, you won't, and the craziest part about all of it is I've done that now on doing one workout a week. So I do a high intensity program. I basically just go into the gym and crush it at 100% maximum effort of intensity on the 8 or so lifts I do. So I do 8 sets, 1 set each. Just go to absolute muscular failure, and then I'm out of there, and then I just go rest and grow. So basically gonna be looking like Batman in 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. So we'll see how that goes. But just a thought about how things are a lot slower than you would expect. And I hope that this little downturn in my road was relatable for some of you.